I go by the name of Too Sweet, and I'm from Compton, California. I used to stay on Greenleaf for like 10 years, and I was raised over there.
How do you feel about this town as a reputation of just being like the worst part of LA?
Really, I don't think it's the worst part, but that's what people say because they don't really like be over here. They just got a bad reputation, but now it's getting better now. This is where like people grow crops, like they have pigs and horses. I used to have a farm myself.
A what?
A farm.
Is that right?
Yep.
Tell me about that.
Cause like my dad, we grow up like we been around farm. We used to have like goats, chickens, and like emos and ostriches, like in everything.
Here in Compton?
Yeah, here in Compton, in my backyard. But like now we over here by this little park over here by Bennett, like Bennett Park. Yeah, I used to play over here with like my friends. We just kick it over here sometimes, like every time after school.
And what ages was that?
Ages like probably like 8, 9. One of my friends got shot. Got killed right in front of my like sidewalk, right in front of my house. It was like, man, it was pretty bad, it was pretty harsh. Like, man, cause I used to always kick it outside with my brother's friends. Like they was all grown ups, like probably were like 18, 21 or 22, 23. And I was like, man, like a little kid, I used to always be out there just skateboarding. Like basically like something bad happened that day. Cause when I went out there, man, I see my friends, he was just laying down on the ground just dying. My brothers, like they used to always just kick it outside cause they used to have like a little rap crew called Leaf Block. Yeah, cause they started it back like in the 2000s. And then we used to always just kick it, like just kick it, just having fun. Like they was always showing up like every day. Like, you know, like first it'd be like 2 groups outside, then be 3, then 5, then man. Then next day, you know, it's like 20 dudes outside. So like people just thought there was a game, but it was really just a rap crew. Then one day, like some dude just came over T-Flack and shot him in the head.
A Hispanic guy?
Yeah, Hispanic guy.
And how did that make you feel after that happened?
Man, I didn't ever want to be out, like really be out in the open like that no more. Cause like you never know like what's gonna happen. Cause you could like go anytime. That's what I realized, like man, like it's really bad out here. Like it wasn't cool back then.
Now what would cause a Hispanic to want to approach a group of blacks and shoot?
I think he was just joining the gang. He was a new member, he had to prove himself. So he went over there to our block cause we used to always hang out, so they just probably passed by and seen us out there. So he had to prove himself to his gang, like get some to get in.
And did that guy ever get arrested?
Nah, I never found him.
And are you a gang member?
Nah, I never been a gang member. Cause my brother, he was to be in the gang, he got killed. My older brother. So man, like that really did, like as a little kid, cause I used to always love my little brother, cause we used to do everything together. So one day he just got shot, man. Then I was like, man, like that was like my best friend right there. He was going to see his girlfriend, about to go take her out to a movie with his friend. They shot him in the legs, man. Then he couldn't walk. And then they came up and shot him in the head. And then he was at the hospital, like trying to survive. Like, he was up for a while. He was putting on like a good fight, but my dad came up and told him just like let go, cause he know like how much he liked to be alive, cause he was always be strong, you know, like big. So like the guys that shot him, they were scared of him, cause he know how to fight real good, you know. Like he was always come home like with scars in his shoulders and everything. So they just came back and retaliated and shot him.
And do you remember the funeral? You was kind of young at the time.
I didn't go, man. It was too hard for me, man. I just stayed at home.
Now usually when someone loses someone close because of gang banging, that can cause the person that's grieving, such as yourself, to want to join to get that retaliation.
And I wasn't like that, cause like my mom, she kept me in church, cause I always believe in the Bible, like, you know, like you kill, you might go to the wrong place, you might go to hell. So like, I don't, cause I believe it, like, cause I'm spiritual, so I'm not with none of that gang stuff.
Did you ever feel like you want revenge as you grew up?
Nah, not really, cause I think like people confused, they don't really know what they doing, like cause the community, cause the government, cause I have everything is and stuff, like that's how it is, cause they probably been raised wrong or something. It depends on the person.
Now, you started rapping, and you've been rapping for a while. Tell me when you started and how'd you get involved in that?
Well, like I actually got involved like from my big brother because I used to always watch him like spit and rap like in the basement. He used to go down there like every day, like man, like that was his whole life. So like that motivated me. Like I used to always get like a piece of paper out and start writing. I was like, man, so I was like, that's how I basically started.
I'm not in it for the money or the fame. I'm just trying to make a change. When I'm trying to make a name, leaving stains, leaving games. It's hard to remain while all the crazies walking the streets and they all the same. It's time to detain. They shoot.
My goal is like for us, it's just like to make it like in a rap business, or like making a rap business and probably like and help my mother out, like and take us out this like bad community.
Now, why do you think it seems like everybody is involved in hip hop, a lot of youth, a lot of people your age. Why do you think so many people are turning towards music and rap as a way out?
Because they see like a lot of people doing it, and then they see like just like that's where it is. Like they see like rappers doing like money and everything, so like they want to do it too. They think it's easy, but you really gotta work hard at it. You just gotta keep doing it every day until you get better. Yeah, cause like growing up, it was like a struggle. It was like, man, I was like living in poverty. Like I didn't have like no clothes, or, like really and nothing. Like it was like crazy. So like I always like wanted like the better life, like for my mom, cause like cause she like a real nice lady. So like man, I have to do this for my mom, like and probably like try to like come up for her.
You grew up around here, man, you ain't considered a homie, you family. You might not hang with a nigga on the daily, but you say nigga it's love. Nigga that's some shit, he get beef, nigga that's my beef. That's just how it is. It's a family.
My music ain't no banging on wax. I mean, I'm not banging on wax. I mean, I bang, niggas know I bang, but I'm not banging in my music though, you know what I mean? You feel me? I might keep it 1,000. I don't beat around the bush, I don't sugarcoat shit. I just tell a lot of this.